Today is the 10th of April 2024, and this will be our fifth lesson on circle theorem. Okay, thank you everyone. I've seen I've got an extra subscriber. Okay, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you, and somebody gave me a nice comment. Thank you for that as well. Please subscribe, share, like, and follow. Okay, thank you very much. The more people that subscribe, the more we can circulate, okay, and get the message out, so the people who need help, there are people out there who genuinely want to work, learn, but they can't afford the extra tuition fees. Okay, let's help ourselves. Okay, let's help each other. If the account is not yours, you know what I'm going to say. Ask permission. Okay, it pays to be polite. It pays to use people's stuff with respect. Don't just use people's stuff anyhow. Okay, it's not good. Okay, so ask permission from the account holder, or the next time you are going to see them, take your phone with you and say, please, can you show me how to open my own account so that I can subscribe and get my own notification. Okay, and I think a lot of people will help you. Okay, there are things I didn't know about IT, but gradually I'm also learning. Okay, so we help each other in this life. We learn one from each other. Please follow my note/script. It's very, very important with math. For instance, this is 7 squared and that is 10 squared. If you hear anything apart from that, please go by the notes. Take care of yourself online. Beware of scammers. Okay, we all know that, but the way they come at times, you wouldn't know that is their aim. Okay, so please just take care of these people. Okay, take care of them. And please, if you're a scammer, just use your IT skills for good. Okay, don't scam innocent people. Okay, please. Recap. Okay, watch last video for recap. We are doing circle theorem, so unlike it's good to take it little by little because the theorem are a lot. So it's good to have one question, analyze it. If I bring like 10 questions on circle theorem, okay, and you might be confused, so I try to bring one, try to explain my reasoning pattern. Okay, go and look at the video we did that gives us the theorems you need at this stage, and just use one at a time. Okay, so today too, I'm going to give you a few questions on circle theorem. We'll analyze them, and then tomorrow we'll come back for more. I might do 2 more videos, and then maybe the rest I'll bring it to a starter, so that we'll keep on revisiting it like how we are revisiting other topics in the starter session. Today our starter has to do with the right angle triangle. All my diagrams are not to scale. They are not drawn accurately. Okay, so here again we have a right angle triangle. Okay, ABC. BC is 10 centimeters. AB is 7 centimeters. We are supposed to find AC. Okay, the question is here. Okay, I'm just telling you what it is. Okay, because I got the first turn of writing it out. So that is the question here, and that is the diagram. So we are going to use Pythagoras. I've said to you, Pythagoras is a very, very important. Pythagoras theorem is a very, very important theorem in math. Immediately you see a right angle triangle. First of all, think about Pythagoras. If you have angles, think about SOHCAHTOA. Okay, if you are supposed to find area, think about half AB sine C. Okay, cosine rule, sine rule. These are things that should be on your tips, because right angle triangles, you need these things to solve them. Like yesterday, we saw a shape. We divided it into two triangles, okay, and then we found the area of one using half AB sine C, found the area of the other one, and then we added them together. Okay, there was no formula to solve that question. The only way you can do it is to divide them into three triangles, solve each one, and add them. Okay, so our starter for today. So now that we know that we have to use Pythagoras, we set the equation, everything else is calculation. So AC all squared will be equal to AB all squared plus BC all squared. So you have 7 squared plus 10 squared. Okay, if you put them in the calculator, so now we set the equation. Now we put them in a calculator. AC all squared is 149. AC will be plus or minus square root of 149. We are going to choose the positive because it's length. Okay, so the answer will be 12.21 centimeters to 2 decimal places. Okay, or 12.2 to 1 decimal place, 12 centimeters to the nearest whole number, or 2 significant figures. So read the question to the end. I have decided to take those out, okay, but put them in the answer form. So if they say that leave your answer to the nearest whole number, and you do 12.21 centimeters, remember your units. That is not the nearest whole number, so you wouldn't get the full marks. Okay, our platform again is tips for your Gcse. So I'm trying to show you how students lose marks. Okay, and you are not by the examiner, and even if you are there, they can't help you because they have a marking scheme, and they are supposed to be fair to everybody. So they have to use the marking scheme to judge you. That is why what you are thinking should be what you should be writing. Okay, don't be thinking 60 degrees and write 90 degrees. Okay, at times it happens a lot. I'm looking at 60. That's why I said follow my notes, because we are not perfect, but under exam conditions, try to take a deep breath. Take as much time as possible with the question, not too much. Okay, but if you know how to solve it, spend that time to get that full marks, because it will make up for the other questions you didn't solve. Okay, and we've established that you don't need 100% to get a star. Okay, 85, 80, 82, you can still make an A star. Okay, 60, you can get a C and above. So just try to solve the questions. That's why I always say to you, go for quality learning. Okay, don't learn everything and then you don't know anything. Learn little by little. And in circle theorem, I find that because at times the application it muddies people out. So if you bring 1, 2, 3 and you explain it, then you go back again, bring a couple more, unlike bring it like 10 at a time, and then everybody gets confused. Okay, now this data here is also not to scale, it's a right angle triangle, so we should be thinking about Pythagoras. Now what are they asking us to do? Okay, so AB is 5.9 centimeters, BC is 4.2 centimeters. Okay, now find AC. So again, we are going to use Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so 4.2 all squared plus 5.9 all squared, okay, will be AC all squared. Now our unit is in centimeters, so in the end it's length, so we should have centimeters. So AC all squared will be 17.64. You know, we did estimation, so 4 squared is 16, so 4.2 all squared, 17.64 is about right. 5.9 all squared is 34.81. Okay, when you add them together, you get 52.45. So AC now will be equal to plus or minus 52.45. Okay, now if you do the square root of that, you get 7.24 centimeters. AC is length, so our answer will be in centimeters. That is to 2 decimal place. 7.2 centimeters is to 1 decimal place. 7 centimeters is the nearest whole number. Okay, so these are, if they want you to choose significant figures, then you stop here. Okay, so be mindful of all this. Today we'll do more circle theorems example. Okay, so I think after this I'll do a couple more and then we'll leave it, and then the rest I'll bring it to a starter, and then maybe we'll look at 1 or 2 examples and see how to analyze it with the theorem we got. And hopefully by the time we finish that, you'll be ready for your exams. So if you see a question on circle theorem, I expect you to answer them and get the full marks. This diagram here is not to scale. Okay, before we even did circle theorem, we were solving these questions under possible exam questions in the higher paper. Okay, the angle at the circumference, okay, here is 47 degrees. So they're asking us to find x, and we know that if the angle if it's extending from the same radius from the circumference. Okay, then the angle at the center here is twice the angle at the circumference. So if this is 47, we know that that is 94. Okay, the whole angle at O is 360. So assuming this is the inside X, assuming they want us to find O, whatever we get for X, we subtract from 360, but we are not finding that. Okay, just to add that to rate, so that in case, so X is 94 degrees, that X here. Okay, so look at it carefully. That is part of the circle theorem. Now I have another example here. Okay, that is a cyclic quadrilateral, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, a quadrilateral that can fit into a circle. Okay, so now again, the one we did is different. Now we want this is 47 degrees again. They want us to find y. Okay, so we know that the opposite side of the quadrilateral, okay, if they meet at the circumference, should add up to 90. Okay, so y plus 47 degrees should add up to 180. Sorry, so y plus this y plus 47 degrees, I'm talking ahead of myself, is it should add up to 180. So if that's 47, then y here is 133. Okay, so you take 47 from 180, and then that will be 1. So the opposite sides should add up to 360. So if this is 30, then that will be 150. For a quadrilateral, the four angles should add up to 360. Okay, so here it is again. Okay, the 4 points are on the circumference. That is why it's a cyclic quadrilateral, and they fit in perfectly. The third one, so I hope you understand that. Okay, this is not a quadrilateral, this looks like a triangle. Okay, but it's been divided into two. So you have one here, you have one here. See, OA is from the center to the circumference, and then AC is 2 points on the circumference of the circle joined together. A and B is another 2 points joined together with a chord. B and C goes through the center. So here again, B plus C should be equal to 90 degrees with one of our theorem. So if B is 20, then C should be 70 to be 90. Okay, or 180 minus 90 plus 20 here, okay, will give us 110. So C again should be 70. Assuming they ask you for the reasoning, then you can say B plus C should be equal to 90. Okay, because assuming you want to use the whole diagram, okay, these two should make a right angle triangle. 20 plus 70 plus 90 should be equal to 180. Or you take 180 and then 90 plus 20 here. Okay, if you are using this, and then 90 plus 20 there will give you 110. Then you take it from 180 to get your C, which is 70. Okay, I hope I'm clear on that. Okay, so far this is the examples I have for you, because angles and circle theorems, at times I could bring more, but if I do that, I don't want to confuse you. So I've given you a couple again today. Okay, they are not cluttered. Go back and watch the video. Okay, the video is not that long. Look at it. If you have a similar question and you are stuck, go back and use that reasoning to solve. Okay, copy the theorem onto your flashcard. It will help you a lot. Okay, so you take one, you solve, you look for a similar question and solve. Okay, and then gradually you realize that by the time you realize you don't even need a theorem, okay, to solve it. Immediately you see the question, you know that, oh, this is what this answer is. Okay, please, thank you for my extra subscriber. Okay, I appreciate it a lot. If you haven't considered it alone, please subscribe, share, like, and follow. If the account is not yours, ask permission from the account holder, please. Okay, or let somebody help you open your account, subscribe, get your own notification. Okay, watch it whenever you are free. Beware of scammers. Okay, and please follow my notes/script. Okay, these are degrees in angles, not as in temperature, please. Okay, thank you for watching today's video with me, and I'll see you in the next.